What's going on YouTube? Purposeless Spike with my first ever unboxing and review of the Jurassic World Rebirth Launch and Battle Vehicle Set. I was in Walmart the other day, browsing around the toy aisle, and I stumbled across this beautiful masterpiece. This is actually something that I've never seen before. Over here, we have that dude from the movie, I can't remember his name. This is the vehicle that he drove off at the end of the movie. Would have been nice to see something like a mini D-Rex here instead of the Velociraptor, but the vehicle looks fantastic. The figures look fantastic, and if you look, this is like a throwback to the old Kenner Jurassic Park toys. If you look at that window right there, it says launch the missile, and it shoots the net, or it shoots this. Oh, this is part of the net, I think. I don't know, I might be wrong, but I think this is part of the net. Yeah, I think that goes into the thing and then it shoots off. You stupid! But it looks like you can put more than one figure in here. And then I think in here, oh, the gun goes back here and it looks like there's pegs right here for other figures to go through as well. Back of packaging, not as cool as the old Jurassic Park toy sets were, but if you look, you see that it has some artwork on there that's reminiscent of a bygone era. It's not like the whole floral scene in the background and everything, but it is, like if you look, like it looks like it's like the backdrop of, like, it looks like there's watermarks on there and everything, like a mirror of a car window, maybe? Don't know. Martin Krebs, that's what his name is. But I wish we did get something like a briefcase or something like just a mini Distortus Rex instead of a Velociraptor for some weird reason. But if you look here, it tells you the Martin Krebs figure included, and it shows you that you can seat in the vehicle. And then if you go to your launch, it shows the same thing that like it did in front of the box. And then you get a nice, really cool rendering of the Velociraptor. And I will show the codes when I get the figures out of the box. But you can scan to unlock this at the end of the video, or you can pause the video and go into Jurassic World Facts tab, scan the foot, and have your own Jurassic World Rebirth Velociraptor in your app. Top of the packaging is just a little bit damaged up here, but it's nothing that I can't get rid of. With that being said, let me set you guys aside, get the things out of the packaging, and then we'll get to reviewing. So here we got our guys. It is out of the packaging officially. From what I can see, Mattel killed it. They've just done a fantastic job. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna move the car up to the side, and we're going to do the gun first, because that's the most basic. So it's pretty substandard, I think, a mounting harpoon net launcher. And I don't know what we put in first. I don't know if we put in, oh, I'll put it in the wrong way. We have a regular torpedo, and we have a net launcher. So I guess we're gonna try, see how the firing power works on the torpedo. We'll put the Velociraptor, ooh, put it right there, stand up, and right off the bat, stand up, and we will launch the net at it, and
I'm falling.
Not, oh my gosh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This is kind of powerful, not gonna lie. Powerful enough to knock the Velociraptor off its feet. Alright, so we tried that one. That's just the regular torpedo one. This is the net launcher. If we put the net launcher in here like that, we can do the same thing again. Actually, we'll do it to Krebs, because he was the villain of the movie. If he can stand, if we can get him to stand. Maybe. There we go. Okay, ready? And this is for releasing the D-Rex. You can barely see him, but he did in fact knock, he did go flying a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the machine gun, or the net gun. I keep calling it a machine gun, but the net gun, that's the net gun right there. It's really, really nice. I really, really actually do enjoy that. I would have killed for something like this as a kid. So, with that out of the way, we'll move on to the next one. Here is Martin Krebs, and I don't know if you can see his face or not, but it kind of looks like the actor, kind of not. I don't remember the actor having a if you can, the camera will focus on that. I don't remember the actor having a mustache or a beard or like chin. Yeah, I don't remember having the actor having a mustache or anything, but maybe. Let's see if the camera will focus on that. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe in production he had a mustache and everything when they made this toy, because they had to make this toy months before. Months before production. So I'm wondering if maybe he had facial hair when they started recording or filming for the movie. Don't know, but he now has facial hair. But he's the basic standard for the figures. I think he's honestly, I'll bring in a Hammer collection figure. I think he might be the same size as the Hammer collection here. We'll bring in the regular ones from the Rebirth line. We'll bring in Jonathan Bailey's character, who I can't remember the name of.
You want a 1v1 me?
Name of Alan Grant's understudy, because apparently he did study with Alan Grant. That is canon. And then we'll bring in Scarlett Johansson's Zora Bennett. So they're about the same size. I'd say Martin Krebs is just a wee bit taller. So that's them out of the way. And then I'll bring in a Hammer collection figure, the Alan Grant himself. You can see the difference between the two of them. Basically, same quality. I got this out of the Isla Sorna pack from Jurassic Park 3 that had the Alan Grant, the eggs, and the Raptor. So that's where this is from. I'm going to take that off here real quick. Get a more better size representation. Yeah, there's so like basically same kind of figure, same kind of style and everything. Like they do a lot when they do like Hammer collections focused on the figures, like the action figures exclusively. It'll be in higher detail, but because these are the play sets, the action figure, they're more focused on the dinosaurs and the gimmicks that you get with the play sets. They're not really focused on the action figures, but still really nicely sculpted. The only gripe I have about between these two is that this looks more like the actor of Martin Krebs, and then this one does not look like Sam Neill at all. But anyways, back to Martin Krebs. They're about the same size. Actually, is that are they wearing the same shoe? No, they're not. Okay, I thought they were. But yeah, same size. Got that. They're still evenly painted. I'd say Martin Krebs has a little bit more detail on his shirt, because his shirt is halfway unbuttoned and everything. I don't know why, but maybe it's for effect. But his shirt looks like it's actually waterlogged, and maybe that's because it does get waterlogged. Like the shirt he's wearing does get waterlogged a lot in the film, so maybe that's why there's wrinkles everywhere. I hope that was their intentions, Mattel's intentions. Head doesn't swivel very much. Well, it kind of does. Kind of honestly, but from the face, if you take this part of his hair off, right here, it kind of looks like Chris Pratt. But other than that, you can kind of see the veins are sculpted in his arms. His shoes are detailed on the soles of them. Of course, there's these little pegs for him to go into the Jeep, and I think all of them have it. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson has it. Jonathan Bailey's character, who I can't remember the name of, does he have it? Yeah, he does. It's just really hard to see. I think even Alan Grant has it. Alan Grant does have it right there. But anyways, really nice knee articulation. The ankles do not pivot. Again, he can. Of course, he can sit down. His hips are jointed, so he can sit down in the car. He can bend both of his knees. He can twist his lower legs. He can bend his elbow. He has elbow joints. He can't look up very far. But enough about the Martin Krebs figure. We don't care about that. It actually turned one of my, ironically, it turned one of my lights off, one of my spotlights, my ring lights off, and I think it broke it because I can't turn it on. Oops. Anyways, let me get the Velociraptor over here. This is the second most reason that you would probably buy this set, is for maybe it's top for most of you guys. But most of the reasons why you would buy a set like this is for the raptor itself, because if you look at it, look how beautiful this animal looks. Now this is not an Isla Sorna raptor like it was in the clip arts. I'll pop up an image from a captive's egg. For the raptor variant, they had the female raptor variant from Jurassic Park 3, but they had this raptor along with the Jurassic Park 3 female raptor. And I have no clue why they did that, because this doesn't take place on Isla Sorna A, and B, this is a different raptor entirely. These would be different raptor species entirely, like different colorations. And this is the male. So this is actually a beautiful colored raptor. I think the first time we saw the raptor, what the raptor would look like in Jurassic World Rebirth, was on a balloon, I think it was. But besides the point, the raptor looks absolutely beautiful. The only thing I can say right off the bat that I don't like and that I will gripe about, because Mattel used to do this in the past, is the toenails. The toenails are not painted, and when I say that they've done this in the past, is I'll bring in something later to show you that that Mattel has in fact done this in the past. Now, could I do that myself? Yes, I could, and I probably honestly will, but I'm just sad that we didn't get toenails painted, because I mean, this was $34 a pop. So you're getting all of this for $34. It is available on Walmart.com for a lot cheaper than it is in the stores. But still, $34 for a set that has a dinosaur in it, that you're mainly getting it for the dinosaur or the vehicle. Maybe this was something that they came out with, and then the movie scrapped the scene with the Velociraptors, because in the movie trailer, Jonathan Bailey goes, "They're raptors." And so there's obviously raptors in the film somewhere, but they got cut, unfortunately. And maybe this was a set that was made for the raptors and it was cut. Don't know. It is sad, but the figure is still amazing nonetheless. So then if you go up to the head, this is where the Jurassic Park 3, not only the Jurassic Park 3 male raptor comes in, but this is how you can tell it was one of the male raptors from Jurassic World Rebirth, because the females apparently are the exact same from Jurassic Park 3. But this is the male, and the male has this nice blue here that the Jurassic Park 3 raptor didn't have. It's got that nice blue. If you look at the blue, yeah, like look at that. Look at the eye too. The eye's individually painted, and the pupil is black. And then if you go look at his bottom jaw is painted this nice pale brown creamish color, I guess. It's really, really nice. I really, really like it, but it's definitely something that like will make the raptor stand out from its weirdly colored head crest. Because I feel like if we had that at the bottom, it wouldn't really work that well. And the only downside I see now that I look down here is that the layer of skin that is outlined where the chin is supposed to, like where the raptor's jaw goes all the way down, it looks fine there, but if you pull it up, you see that little chin strap right there, I guess you could call it, and it looks a little funky. But I don't think people are going to be looking at the underside of the raptor's chin. I think that collectors are going to have it like this, and then kids are going to have it like this too, and they're going to be playing with it, and they're not going to be focused on the underside of the thing. So maybe that's just me. That's just a big gripe with me. But if we take a look at the mouth, all the teeth are individually painted. Never mind, I take it back. The inside of the mouth is painted. The inside of the top roof of the upper jaw is painted. The gums are, at least. The gums are outlined. When you look at the bottom part of the jaw, you see the gums. They did actually paint that. They painted the gums around the bottom jaw. And it kind of looks weird from this end because it looks like it's just like a spoon bill. But it looks really, really nice. They painted the gums on the underside of the teeth. They painted the tongue, and they painted the gum sticks on, or whatever they're called, on the other side of that hinges the jaws together. They painted that. Oops. They painted that, and it looks amazing. Like, look at that for a raptor. It looks absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with Mattel for doing this one. And if you look at the other side, it's just basically the same thing. Nothing to worry about. For anyone who wants it, you can scan it, get the Raptor in your park. Right there. Sorry I'm shaking so much. But there's the code right there. Get it in your Jurassic World Facts app. And now, with the Raptor out of the way, we will bring in the car. Hey, now on to the Jeep. This is really nice. I really do actually enjoy this a lot. I think it is an absolutely beautifully sculpted truck. Look right off the bat, there's no doors, and I know there was no doors in the film, but that's one thing I had to gripe about this vehicle, is there's no doors and there's no roof. If the Mutadons at the end scene wanted to grab Martin Krebs out of here, they easily could have. As you can see through the front of it, it's really nicely sculpted. You can see the bolts and everything at the side of the vehicle, and then the engine, biogenics, and then the Jurassic Park logo, or Jurassic World, sorry. And then it's Jeep O2. So they kind of got the pattern going on like they did with the original Jurassic Park Jeeps, and I really like that. Now if you look at the tire, they got the tire painted and sculpted, and they got the middle of the tire. Tried to remember the name of it. Trust me, I do. I've worked on cars since I was a kid, but I can't remember the name of that little thing. A lug nut, I guess. I think it's one big lug nut, but yeah, I love that the lug nut is sculpted. I love that they're sculpted on every single tire. And you look at the front, you see it's missing a side mirror. But if we put in, all right, we got that one in. I'm gonna go to the other side and do the same thing on the other side. There we go. Just like that. And then we have our vehicle now, and the side mirror's on. It doesn't look too shabby. Like I said, you looked in here, you see I think this is supposed to be, oh no, it's not. I thought this was supposed to be the briefcase that Krebs was carrying at the end of the movie. But you look towards the front, it's got the nice lights. I wish they did something with the light. Of course, they don't light up. But they did that with all the lights here. They added stickers, it looks like, to all these lights. And it's a little attention to detail, because they didn't have to do that, but they chose to. And of course, you got this all detailed over here. I thought there was a tow winch here. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's not a tow winch. But you look on the other side, same thing. And then you look towards the rear bumper. I think these are the tow winches right here. You got the winches right there. You got two winches right there. And then you got the tail light, which, again, is actually painted. I think, yeah, that's actually, it's actually painted. The rear lights are actually painted. And I really do love that. It's actually really nice. They didn't use a sticker like they thought they would. But if you look on the top of the car now, that peg is where the machine gun goes. And look at the bottom of the machine gun, there's a peg here. And then, maybe, there we go. Now it's in. And you look on the inside of the truck, the rest of it's detailed and sculpted, beautifully sculpted actually. You look at that nice attention to detail there. We got the floorboards really printed out. The seats look amazing. Steering wheel, don't know if it moves. Steering wheel does not move. Looks like there is a gear shift in the bottom of it, but it doesn't look to be a gas pedal or a brake pedal, so I don't know how they're supposed to get this thing moving. But, alas, here is the Jurassic World vehicle. The engine vehicle from Jurassic World Rebirth. And I can't express enough how beautiful this vehicle looks. You know what it also looks like? It also reminds me of the Trapper vehicles from The Lost World. It reminds me of this. Something that Kenner would have done. Kenner would have done a detail like this. So it's really amazing what they did, and I love it. Absolutely beautiful. So now, we'll get the rest of the figure assembled. And there we have a 10 out of 10 set. Like, you cannot go wrong with this set of figures. You can't go wrong at all. And I think this would be, if you can get it online, I would definitely hop at that chance. It's a great Velociraptor figure. It might be the same model, the same mold as the other Raptors that we have, but it's a different Raptor skin. And it's the Rebirth Raptor skin that we never really got to see in Jurassic World Rebirth, except for in the dark when it got annihilated. Other than that, you get your first ever Martin Krebs figure, and I think that's the only one that we have right now to date. Of course, Jonathan Bailey's character and Scarlett Johansson's character are sold separately. Those two are actually got in the Spinosaurus Adventure Pack, and then of course the gun comes with this, and it has this beautifully sculpted net here. Holidays are coming up. If you are a parent and your child likes Jurassic or dinosaurs in general, I highly recommend this set. If you are a collector like myself, I also highly recommend this set because it's a amazingly detailed and beautiful piece of art that you can have, because this is truly artwork. Alright guys, in conclusion, that is the Jurassic World Launch and Battle set from Mattel for Jurassic World Rebirth. Again, we're very happy to have gotten something like this. You now have the vehicle, you now have Martin Krebs. If you have the D-Rex, you can create that final scene in Jurassic World Rebirth. If you have a Raptor, you can make this Raptor have wings on it, or you can just wait until Mattel eventually releases a Mutadon figure and you can recreate the attack scene of the Raptor and the Mutadons, and it's just an amazing set. But anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is my first ever review for my Purposes Spider YouTube channel. I will have many out over the weeks, the years, and I'm very excited to grow with you guys for my YouTube channel, because this is actually my first ever YouTube video, so I'm very excited to grow with you guys. Remember to like, leave a comment, and share this video so I can grow my YouTube channel and you guys can grow with me. And don't forget to, of course, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.